Thanks for taking the time to watch this. I'm sad I wasn't healthy enough to speak on January 10th, but hopefully you'll appreciate the exciting things I'm able to share with you about the great things that are happening at TCA. Some of the changes that have taken place this year, the challenges we face, and how you can help us with those challenges. I'm going to talk fast, so if you miss something, be sure to rewind. In a 2017 partnership with the Association of Christian Schools International, Barna, a Christian research group, asked parents of current and prospective students what they consider to be the goals or ultimate purpose of education. And it's clear they want more for their children than a list of accomplishments or a path to wealth. Among the top on the list are instilling strong biblical principles and values, a love for God and people, wisdom, faithfulness, and obedience to God, leadership skills, spiritual maturity, the discovery of calling or purpose, practical life skills, and increased opportunities in life. And I trust we're meeting those goals. This year we've been blessed with serving 1,423 students and are as strongly committed to our mission as ever. Let me give you some highlights of accomplishments in each of our schools, starting in our lower school. We're in our 5th year of our pre-K program, and our lower school pre-K through 4th grade literacy and writing programs may just be the best in the city. Teachers have been trained in teaching reading and writing at the highest professional level, with several of our teachers attending Columbia University's literacy training, a program only a select number of candidates are chosen to attend. Sandy Townley, former director of Louisville ISD's teacher literacy training, and Laura Wimet, our reading specialist and a national literacy trainer, coach our teachers in best practices. As prospective parents investigate TCA's early childhood program, we consistently receive feedback that we are the only school they've researched that provides this quality of literacy training. The lower school computer lab is now a STEM lab with makerspace in the library for lower school students to create and explore science, technology, engineering, and math principles under the leadership of Mrs. Duhaney and Mrs. Berthel. The new STEM program is designed to help students become innovative critical thinkers, develop good collaboration skills, increase their creativity, and learn to communicate effectively. Our standardized test scores continue to increase. After a significant change in reading curriculum over the past 8 years, we're seeing great results, not only at the lower school grades where reading is taught, but also at the middle school grades where our scores have improved because of the lower school foundation and the emphasis on reading throughout the middle school. Lower school students studying a different biblical character quality each month and reinforcing those qualities through KTCA devotions and weekly chapels, as well as at home, provide a great partnership between TCA and you to help your little ones grow spiritually. In our middle school, we continue to build community through our house system with 5th through 8th graders, 4 different teams represented by our alma mater's emphasis on honor, wisdom, justice, and courage, with the goal of building a culture based on those 4 biblical principles. This enables cross-grade connections with students, as well as providing leadership opportunities for the 8th graders. Most of our middle school teachers have attended training at Ron Clark Academy in Atlanta. Students have the opportunity to participate in our STEAM and robotics clubs. For many of us, our middle school years were difficult. Our goal in middle school is for our students to thrive, not just survive. Teachers are committed to providing an environment conducive to learning, caring for each individual child during those formative years. Our upper school continues to excel academically. Our admission to colleges across the country continues to be successful. Our 2018 graduates applied to 148 colleges in 34 states and 2 countries. Texas A&M, University of Texas, and Baylor continue to be the top 3 schools our students attend. And since not ranking our students other than the valedictorian and salutatorian, we've seen a marked increase in admission rates, especially at A&M and UT. For the class of 2018, all 43 who applied to Baylor were admitted. 61 out of 71 applying to A&M were admitted, and 24 out of 56 applying to UT were admitted. It's a great accomplishment given only the top 7% of all Texas seniors are automatically admitted. While UT's holistic review admit rate was 17.6%, UT admitted 33% of TCA students, who were not in the top 7% of the class. The overall pass rate of AP tests for the class of 2018 was 80%, and over the past 5 years, 100% of students taking the AP Calculus BC exam, 98% of students taking the AP Calculus AB exam, and 100% of students taking the AP Spanish language exam scored a passing grade. We hired Matt Lambro 2 years ago as our spiritual life director with the goal of focusing on the spiritual life development of all our students, pre-K through 12. Matt continues to build on what he started, as well as focusing on additional leadership opportunities and training for upper school students. We have 33 clubs and organizations available to upper school students, enabling them to lead and serve. We have upper school students participating in our Tech Stop program. It's our first line of defense in providing tech support for students in need of laptop repair or training. This program has been so successful that Lisa Wong and the Tech Stop students presented our program at an international conference in San Antonio. We were selected to present among hundreds of applicants. Our Honors Engineering Design class has provided real-world opportunities to help a 4-year-old child with special needs, as well as a Main Gate ministry to children and adults with brain injuries or PTSD. Thanks to many of you, the TCA community has provided $1.3 million for STA this year, and we believe we'll need $1.5 million to meet the needs of the families for next year. You provided over $550,000 in North Texas Giving Day donations, with those funds primarily going to safety, security, our athletic booster club, and campus improvements. We continue to receive remarkable results in visual arts in area competitions. Led by TCA alum John Millett, we're considered to have the top visual arts program in the city. Our performing arts department has received rewards for band, choir, and drama. We marvel at what God continues to do through mission opportunities. Students going to Africa on our 8th grade wilderness and 6th grade Sky Ranch trips. These programs have made a significant difference in the lives of our students and others, locally and around the world. We continue to provide summer at the Academy for hundreds of students, classes, workshops, Sky Ranch, and sports camps, and we'll be expanding our summer program and after-school programs in the near future. We're currently interviewing candidates for a new position of Director of Auxiliary Services. We want to give our students more robust and enriching programs during the summer and after school, as the number of dual incomes families has increased significantly in the last 10 years. We listened to those of you who needed our after-school program to be available until 6 p.m. on Fridays. Diane Taylor, our academic dean, and the school administrators have made continual improvement a goal that frames our work. This continual growth mindset has been adopted by all our faculty. Diane has led our administrators forward in several ways: in the study of data, the development of vision statements and campus improvement plans, reviewing professional development plans in each school, as well as the professional growth plans of the administrators themselves. We've hired 2 full-time former Dallas police officers, both with over 30 years of leadership experience, to oversee the safety and security of all our students. And since starting an energy savings program in August 2010, we've surpassed the $2 million savings in electricity and gas. That's a savings of nearly $18,000 per month, allowing us to steward those savings in ways that help us fulfill our mission while reducing tuition increases. I think I'm most proud of TCA continuing to pursue its mission of educating and developing the whole person for the glory of God. Each year, through our rich curriculum, teachers, coaches, and administrators, Bible classes, and chapels, our desire to remain true to the mission continues. God has blessed us with an amazing opportunity to change and enrich lives for His glory, and the stories of His work in and through His community are simply amazing. We have and continue to study the changing demographics of the families we believe would be interested in a TCA education. Our challenge is to help millennial families understand the value of a Christ-centered education. They are our primary market now, and reaching them in ways they will see and hear about us is our #1 priority. Our biggest challenge for the future will be to fill our lower school seats, especially kindergarten, and that's where you can help us. We've secured a consultant to help us address how best to attract new lower school families, and after completing their research, by an overwhelming margin. It's not social media presence, an informative website, or even name recognition that has the greatest impact. It's the value of the opinion of a friend. That's you. Spreading the word of the great things taking place at TCA is the single most effective marketing we can do. You are our best ambassadors. Please consider encouraging 1 or 2 families to come visit us, take a tour, attend a preview. We'll take care of the rest. Would you please commit to doing that? Just 1 or 2 families. You know, each year the board, while working with the administration and me, sets priorities and goals for the school year. We do this based on looking at best practices, listening to you, listening to our teachers, administrators, and students, looking at the marketplace, and prayerfully seeking God's direction. The administration has been hard at work with the board on these goals already this year. The board's first goal is to pray even more diligently for the Lord's wisdom and blessing on TCA. One of the signature aspects of a TCA board meeting is their prayer time. They spend time praising and thanking the Lord for what He has done and bring before Him every need we see and for His help and direction. They pray for the needs of the community, for our faculty, staff, and students. It's a powerful time. Their second priority is to diligently seek to complete the first phase of the capital campaign for a new middle school. If you look at our facilities, you'll see that those buildings are original to the school from the mid-70s. We need new facilities to continue to provide the highest level of education for our students. This will help move us toward an overall master campus plan and more room for preschool space as well. We've had several events and private conversations to seek commitments and will continue to aggressively try to raise the funds to begin construction as soon as possible. We have almost $11 million in cash and commitments, the most TCA has ever raised. The third goal is to communicate better with our own community so that you'll know all the good things going on at the school. One thing that we've seen over the last few years, here and at other similar private schools, is that enrollment in lower schools has been below capacity. We've seen those smaller classes start to fill in middle school and by 9th grade, but it remains an issue for us and for other schools. So we want you all to know so you can help by talking to families, sharing on Facebook and Instagram with those who would be a great fit for TCA. Our fourth goal is to embrace a service mindset from the board, throughout the faculty, staff, coaches, and administration. We want all of you to know that we're here to serve as Jesus did. Our key leaders even went through training with Sewell earlier this year to help us learn more about how we can better serve our community. Our fifth goal is to develop and implement educational offering changes to better serve our families and provide new revenue streams. In trying to improve, we've tried to listen more to you through surveys and direct conversations. One major change beginning next year is our History English department will offer 2 tracks of history in 10th grade. AP for those who want to pursue a more thorough understanding of European history and prepare for the AP European History test, and a less demanding honors program. We'll do the same thing the following year for the 11th grade United States history. Offering a more robust after-school and summer at the academy programs, the introduction of STEM in lower school, expanded leadership opportunities in the middle and upper school are also the result of listening to you. Sixth goal is to review with consultants how to better understand and deliver on TCA's value proposition. We've been blessed that some TCA parents in the consulting business are helping us to better understand our market position and how we can better serve you and appeal to like-minded families. We'll use their work to identify even more areas of improvement for us. Number 7, one of our priorities over the last several years has been to focus on our athletic program. And I trust you've seen a lot of positive improvement here. We've implemented many of the athletic strategic plan goals in our transformational coaching philosophy, along with partnering with Positive Coaching Alliance, to help support our mission to produce faithful disciples. We hope you've appreciated Trojan Charge, our weekly communication to the TCA community. Your feedback from our end-of-year and end-of-season surveys has been very helpful to guide us. Providing great coaches, great experience for student athletes, and competitive teams are all a priority. Our final goal is to continue our ongoing improvement efforts from past years. a more diverse student body and faculty and staff, appropriate levels of homework for students, professional development of our teachers, improving alumni relations, building greater STA funding, as well as service and missions opportunities. It's a lot to take on, but our students, your children, deserve our best efforts. Let me share some things I'm thankful for. The Board of Trustees, their commitment to God, our students, our families, and the administration, faculty, staff, and coaches is a blessing to so many. TCA is debt-free, which enables us to use your tuition to fully impact our mission. Thankful for our prayer ministry through Wall of Prayer and Impact, moms who meet to pray monthly for our school. For the Dads Club, serving our lower school students in so many ways. For LEAD, dads committed to growing as husbands and fathers. Thankful for our Athletic Booster Club supporting our nearly 60 teams. For PTF, without the 4 ladies in leadership and the overwhelming amount of time many of you volunteer, we could not fulfill our mission. Thankful for concession stand workers and other volunteers at events and in the classrooms. An amazing faculty, staff, administration, and coaching staff. They are our greatest resource. Since the majority of your tuition covers the cost of salaries, health care, and other benefits, our commitment is to have the best. Most of the great things you heard about this evening are the result of godly, committed people whose mission it is to reach your children's hearts and minds for His glory, to prepare them for a life of service, whatever career or vocation God has called them to. We have nearly 4,000 alumni now making a difference for Him. We have educators, 38 of them are alums that work at TCA. We have heads of Christian schools. We have businessmen and women, physicians, nurses, college student leaders, missionaries in China, Japan, Argentina, Zambia, and Australia. We have attorneys and leaders at International Justice Mission, alums in the military, Fulbright scholars, artists, medical researchers, even one leading at the Carter Center, engineers, authors, pastors, CEOs, college coaches, and most important to God's foundation in the home, godly moms and dads. Next year, we'll be celebrating our 50th anniversary of God's faithfulness in educating and developing thousands of students for His glory. And we trust He's calling us to prepare for the next 50. Thanks for your support, for partnering with us to educate and develop your children for His glory. And thanks for taking the time to watch this. God's blessings as you commit to Him and your children.